The Internet of Things promises huge new opportunities in business and society. In this video, we show how by connecting things like wearables, smartphones, cloud software and physical sensors using Fujitsu's RunMyProcess, we can have a huge impact on the quality of care received by a critically injured cyclist. A cyclist has had an accident and sustained a serious head injury. Treatment is required as quickly as possible. Let's see what might happen today. It is several minutes until a car passes and the driver calls for an ambulance. The ambulance is dispatched. Due to unclear location information from the caller, the ambulance cannot find the location of the incident, wasting precious minutes. Paramedics stabilise the patient and the ambulance starts the journey back to the hospital. The paramedics do as much work on the patient as possible without access to medical records. With time of the essence, the ambulance gets caught up in a traffic jam, causing delays and losing valuable time. After finally arriving at the hospital, paramedics discover that there are no staff available. The patient has to remain on a trolley until doctors become free, losing even more time. In this scenario, with all of the delays and lack of information, the outlook for the patient is not good. At Fujitsu, our vision is for a Human Centric Intelligent Society. What does this mean, and how could it have helped this cyclist? By combining the connectivity of the web with the power of cloud computing, we can integrate infrastructure, information and people to deliver human-centric systems. In this scenario, Fujitsu RunMyProcess is used to integrate sensors, information systems and people in order to transform the end-to-end emergency response. HOP Ubiquitous provides Bluetooth smart sensors with IP version 6, CoAP and OMA capabilities. These sensors collect a combination of acceleration, cycling cadence and heart rate data from both the cyclist and the bicycle. The cyclist's smartwatch correlates this data and detects that a serious accident has taken place. In a split second, it uploads it, along with GPS location and the cyclist's key medical information, to the Fujitsu RunMyProcess cloud platform. The platform first raises an alert to the 112 service using the recent EENA standard for emergency services. The control center recognizes the severity of the incident and dispatches the closest ambulance. Next, the platform verifies live traffic status using sensor data from the Smart City Operations Center and calculates the quickest route to the accident. The cyclist's location and the optimum route calculated using traffic data are pushed to the ambulance. The estimated time of arrival for the ambulance is sent back to the smartwatch. Immediate notification of the accident coupled with a precise location and optimum routing means that the ambulance reaches the cyclist several minutes earlier. The ambulance heads towards the hospital. Using the recent HES-SO standard, the platform requests the cyclist's medical records from the hospital and pushes them, along with the accident information from the sensors, to the paramedic and the ambulance. Through connectivity, the paramedic is able to optimize treatment en route, while also keeping the hospital updated in preparation for arrival. With every second counting, traffic congestion suddenly breaks out ahead of them. But before they hit it, the Smart City Operations Center notifies the Fujitsu RunMyProcess platform. The platform in turn contacts the 112 service and finds the best alternative hospital with available staff. This hospital is further away, but it is now the quickest route to treatment. When the team arrives, staff know the full extent of the cyclist's injuries and his medical history, and they spring into action. These technologies are not futuristic, they exist today, but it is through connecting them together that vital minutes can be saved, and the life of the cyclist. Human-centric innovation connects people, information and infrastructure. With this approach, we can build a better place to live and a better place to conduct our business. A human-centric, intelligent society.